Hello, how's everyone doing? Oh yeah, I have it in Japanese. I forgot about that. I was grinding a bit. I got home like 15 minutes ago. Luz, hello, welcome to stream. Man, they're one-shotting them, Jesus. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Are you all doing well? Okay, so today we have things to do, but before we do things, I do want to, I want to wait people to come to the stream. Everything okay here? Okay, good to hear. Good to hear that. I want to wait a bit because I so badly want to, talk about something. It's not something bad, but it is something touching about the game, right? And wait, planar fissure. Oh, it's not active yet, but I was hoping it was. Well, this is what it is. But I do have to make pools now, don't I? Yes. Something spicy? No. You probably already know it, actually. Hello, Wandering Shadow. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You probably already know it, but I didn't know it, and now that I know it, I want to talk about. But I still wait for people to come. Okay, so I'll be patient before we do anything. I have polls to make, and the fucking fool must come eventually. There is no way she won't come eventually. She must. Fuck me, Sparkle. Just do me a favor for fucking once, damn it. How many pulls do I have? 10, 20, 30, 33. Fuck. 33 PT. Eventually, keyword. Shut up. Shut up. I mean, you're right, but shut up. I'm quite excited for Yusuha in Xenozone Zero. Yeah, there are some interesting characters coming in Xenozone Zero too. Okay, let me think. It's just, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. You know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Just give it comes, but there's no, wait, let me let me use the magic light gun real quick. Man, fuck you, Sparkle. Fuck you big time. Fuck you. Okay, we did it. Now she must come. Man, I bought everything. There's literally nothing else to buy. Okay, so Sparkle, fuck you. Come on, fuck you. He gave in. I mean, I would have spent it anyway for the Fate collab, but might as well just get Sparkle already. Come, Sparkle, come. Oh, bitch! Man, I hate Sparkle. I hate that little fucking fool. I hate that fucking mastwall. My friend just started Star Rail for Fate. Didn't realize the Firefly skin trailer casually spoils her transformation. Oh, that's sad. Though he probably knows about it already from the fan art and stuff. Okay, that's fair enough. He has a long journey to go, by the way. He has a 2-year-long journey. Well, in order to drown my sorrow, I have my favorite drink over here. Apple cider. The forbidden apple, actually. It's genuinely like a... I've never tried the forbidden apple taste. Shit, it's actually good. I've never really drunk alcohol on stream many times before. Just realized. I spend my money, like, I lose the 50-50. I spend my money for Sparkle of all characters. I don't get Sparkle. I start drinking alcohol. Jesus. Oh, man. Yeah, I have a feeling he'll pay till till he gets the saber, then put it down. You think I'm back? You pulled and my internet died. Well, you didn't lose anything. Did she come? No, she didn't. And now I'm drinking alcohol because she did not. This is unhinged. Yeah, I know. Fuck you, Sparkle. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, so I see that, midnight hasn't arrived yet, so I could still, wait for a few minutes. Actually, while we wait, I could just do a real quick run on Divergent Universe now. That would be nice. Should I do it? Well, actually, I do get a lot from the simulated universe, Unknowable Domain, because I didn't unlock most. I unlocked these last time. I played on my own, actually, but I still have so much to gain. Look at that. Look how many Stellar Jades over here I don't have. And here, too. Then there is also these. So many. I've not collected them. I need to collect them. Yes. Yes. Oh, there she is. Did we get someone? No. No. Hello, Midnight. But I did lose my money. You'll get like 16 pulls just from this event alone, by the way. I don't think it's enough. I am at 50 PT right now. At least you are getting Archer's Light Cone. True. I do get Archer's Light Cone. Okay, so since people are here now, and by people I mean my 3 regulars, I suppose I can talk about what I wanted to talk about. Okay? The actual gameplay is highly rewarding once you get to it. I know, I'm just letting you know. Okay. That's good. Thank you. Okay, so it's not really much of a spoiler. Specifically, you lose that we play, Fate Stay Night, the visual novel. But there is one scene I so badly I need to show you. I have to show you this. People who are into Fate already know this. It's not even a surprise. And at the end of the day, it's not a surprise to us either. But I have to show it to you. Let me find it real quick. Man, it's so old. It's 19 years old, by the way, the scene. No spoilers, by the way. I won't show you things that you probably don't want to know. And it's not like I saw them myself, either. There we go. It's like 30 seconds long. But damn it. Damn it. I don't mind Fate spoilers since I don't have any plans to get into it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm telling just for Lou specifically. Just for myself. Yeah, I know. I know, Midnight. I'm telling to Luz because me and Luz actually are into Fate, I suppose. But just watch this.
剣は湖の婦人の手に。確かに。そうか。胸を張るがよい。そなたは王の命を守ったのだ。ベリビエール。あ、はい。今度の眠りは少し長く。見ているのですか。 夢の続きを
The dream. The dream. She's dreaming. And she's in Penacony. You know? She's dreaming. And if you... fuck. If you notice the fucking... You know... My saber. Yeah, I know. If you notice that... Where is it? Let me check it real quick. Why is my eyes going everywhere? Messages, time, inventory, data bank. There we go, characters. And if you go and look at Saber and you check the Indolones, you see she's still dreaming under the tree. The last Eidolon, the one that shows, you know, the soul within. The big sleep, the long dream. Yeah. And I've been thinking about it for like two days now, and I'm like, man, I have to talk about this on stream. Yeah. That was the ending of basically, but it's not like it's not something that we didn't already know. This is as far as I know before the war. But yeah. My baby server looks so peaceful. I know. You see, it's the same picture from the... Like, where is it? Where is it? Let me pull it up real quick again. It's the same picture. It's the same Eidolon. They knew what they were doing, them fucks. Give me a moment real quick. So this is the Eidolon, right? Found the Eidolon. Let me pull it up real quick. There we go. And for YouTube, let me go back to the scene. There. Found both of them. Yeah, I can tell. They knew what they were doing. Man, I am genuinely, I am this close, like a hair's away from actually attempting to E6 Saber. Who knows? You know, I will attempt it. You know what? Fuck it. It's a collab. We will never see it again. I will E1 Archer. I will get his light cone, and then I will attempt to get as far as possible with the Eidolons of Saber. It would be worth it, I know. That's a good reference. Yeah. You have a very long time. I'm glad I do. Or else I would not actually attempt it. But yeah. She's still dreaming under the tree. Girls. The continuation of your dream. They actually matched everything so perfectly. That's why she's in Penacony. Fuckers. And this is like a 20-year-old fucking anime too. Fuck. 20 years old, and somehow they matched things together like it was nothing. As if it was planned to make it like this. Oh, do it and I'll borrow her. Sure, why not? So you do have a better chance with the Fate characters than anyone else. They still don't have any end date. I'm glad that that's the case. Give me 1 second. I wanna fix something. Wait. So if I do this, good, and then I do. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. There we go. Okay, fixed everything. Anyway. Now, fate. That's right, fate. Nope. Yep. Of course, I'm gonna try to my best to switch from English to, from English to, to Japanese as many times as possible, because that's exactly what what I feel like doing. As a seasoned Penaconian foodie, you've got 100 ways to eat well on the cheap. Take Saber out for a big meal. Oh yeah, yeah.
いらっしゃいませ。ご注文はどうしますか？あら、我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
You guys know all the gossip around here too? I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
居場所がバレないよう気をつけてるのね。安心して。ちゃんと分かってるし、
Look,
あなたを売ったりしないから。
We are damned if a random person on the food stall actually knows that we're part of the, of the war.
お隣のそちらが召喚した英霊ね。ねえ、英霊さん。
How do you know?
あなたもピノコニーの歴史上の人物なのよね。一体誰なのかしら。
Which famous person from Penaconian history do you represent?
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において神明は極めて重要な情報のため
Revealing my true name would be a major breach of security. Yeah, sounds about right.
へえ、そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくのと一緒ね。
This random knows too much. Yeah, I think we need to put her down.
ところでこちらのお店の看板料理は何でしょうか？
What's the best dish on the menu?
ドリームリーフが初めてなら天かん手羽バーガーをおすすめするわ。他ではまず食べられない美味しさよ。
Halovian winged burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else, okay?
うちのパンとその他の食べ物はすべて純粋な有機記憶域農地で作られた原料を使ってるわ。それらが育つ土壌には有害な感情が含まれていなくて。
The soil they are cultivated is free of harmful emotions, okay?
ありがとうございます。ではその天かん手羽バーガーを。
Halovian winged burger.
よし、100個くれ。
What the fuck? I wanna hear it. I wanna hear him say that in English. Yes, I would like 100. Yes, anything for King Arturia. Yes.
All right, we'd like 100 burgers.
And also, wait a minute. Jesse's voice, what does it sound like?
If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, I highly recommend the Halovian winged burger. It's a
Okay.
Okay, wait. Did you say 100? Are you sure about that?
Can an establishment even make 100? I've never wondered about that. If you actually unironically go to somewhere and you're like, okay, so I would like 100 pizzas. Will they actually start making 100 pizzas? What the fuck? I'm positive. Give me a minute, just in case some of them fly away. I'm positive, yes.
The lady next to me needs to replenish some energy.
Yeah.
With so many Halovian winged burgers, it'll take a little time to prepare. Please be patient, folks.
I chose the third one. Nah, I am straightforward. Just, get me everything. Saber really needs to, needs her food. No excuses. Everything for the king.
So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
Oh man. Now that is the question. Now that is the question.
幸運にも勝利をつかむことができたなら、私は
I hope.
この話は後にしましょう、マスター。 サーバントが近づいてきています。
No, she was about to say to us, no. Why every time we are about to get some actual information, something happens?
天か手羽バーガーを2つ、それから数素水を2本。
Wait, they are in English. And I do like Robin's voice in English.
Oh, is that okay? Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
Oh shit. Who dares to interrupt my king? Yeah, it's Robin. No, calm down. They're friends.
It's been a while.
Hello, Robin. It has.
Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier.
Wait. Japanese, quick. Man, I'm so glad this exists.
マスターのご友人でしたか。
Now back to English. Yes, we're gonna be doing that all day now. Robin? Actually, wait. Stabber? Fuck. Wait. We need to change back to Japanese for Saber. Fuck. First we talk to Saber, then we talk to... You can feel her aura bearing down on you, as if standing before an army. She's aura farming. Calm down. You don't have to aura farm so hard. Please. You don't. Extremely fair. Yeah.
Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my tab as well?
Wait, what?
Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
Robin, you just bought 100 burgers. 102, as a matter of fact. And also an extra tip. Wait a minute.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
What are you, a bodyguard too? Are you a servant as well?
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look? If your hand's always on your sword, I'll have to step in to protect Miss Robin.
Wait, I'm pretty sure she's gonna talk now. I have to guess when characters are actually gonna respond.
我々は今、
There we go.
聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できるまで。
Fair. Fuck. There we go. Relax, we're friends. Let's just try to get along first.
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but if you're gonna fight, maybe you should eat first. Your Holovian wing burgers are ready.
How the fuck did you make them so fast? It was 100, except if you make like the first like 10 or something. How much money will that be? Good question. Robin is my second favorite female character in this game. Yep.
So, let's eat first?
Yes.
Agreed. You two ordered all of this?
Regretting putting that on your tab. Magic. Yep. Wait, I'm pretty sure she's gonna talk now. With Guide, Boaz, and Grace, the two servants polished off the Halovian.
いっぱいになって
Oh, come on! I guessed wrong.
all calm down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
Oh, so she indeed made 100. Yeah, apparently. Thank you so much for treating us to the Halovian winged burgers.
No problem at all. I love seeing people smile after they're full. But your servant's appetite is truly impressive.
Yeah, 99 burgers were eaten by Saber. Well, as far as I know, fast food chains always have a Bunch Burgers cooking, but also dream. I mean, I've been working on a pizza. Let me tell you something. I have worked on a fast food pizzeria, and we did have ready pizzas, yes. Not fully ready, but ready per se. But in order to, you know, preserve them, we had to put them in a fridge. You know, we cannot just leave for hours the, you know, the dough outside, right? Literally buying 100 pizzas would actually mean that you actually buy the entire stock in the moment. Right? Like, genuinely, like, the entire fridges were a total of 100 pizzas. And that is of different sizes, too. That's not like a single type of pizza. So how the fuck... Like, we would have to spend, like, let's assume that you buy the normal type of pizza, which is the one which has the most in the fridge, which was approximately 60. That means that I'm gonna have to actually make dough for 40 more extra. Don't think too much about it. I have to know, Luz. I have to.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
No! Of course I guessed wrong. She referred to Saber, so I should have guessed. Blech.
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うと、あなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
Good. Okay, now switch back to English.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
I mean, of course, because she's speaking Japanese, how can you understand her? Oh, come on! Uh.
私は別の世界に存在した王国、ブリテンを治めていた騎士王です。ピノコニーの歴史には存在しません。そのため本来であれば、この地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかったのですが。
Just leave it to JP, bro. No! I wanna listen to it as if they're speaking differently. I'm the king of knights who once ruled the kingdom of Britain. As if almost... This is actually almost as if revealing your true name, no? In another world.
しかし今回の聖杯戦争には、少なくとももう一機、私と同じ世界から来た英霊がいます。
There's at least one other heroic spirit in this world, who also comes from another world.
初歩的な質問で申し
A naive question, but what exactly are you heroic spirits? Are you truly the souls of historical figures who have passed?
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。また、生前の逸話をもとに再現された切り札、宝具を所有します。
When summoned by the Holy Grail, they materialize in the form of bodies made of magical energy and use special abilities, noble phantasms, which are based on their famous deeds in life. Yippee! Actually, no, let's continue. Shit, of course, I knew it.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
A good rhythm might be, after someone other than Saber speaks, switch it to Japanese and just leave it until you see another character start speaking. Confirmed. I get the feeling that the best rhythm is, because in English they won't play anything at all, while in, you know, if it's Saber. In Japanese it will play regardless. So if, you know, if it's in English, and we're about to switch to Saber, we switch to JP. We stay at JP if someone speaks in English. If someone does speak in English, we switch to JP instantly. Since it doesn't delete the line when voice characters speak. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Anyway, let's switch Japanese because now I know Saber will talk. There we go.
神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。
Yes, that is exactly what I said. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that.
私の体を構成しているものは魔力ではなく別の基礎的な要素のようです。それからそちらのノーツガールさんはキャスターとして私よりも現状を把握しているのではないですか。
生前の私は偉人 Special? So I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
Miss Note.
Yeah. Knew it that it was gonna be Saber anytime soon.
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あなたは自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを意味します。それに聖杯戦争において英霊の力は勝利を目指す上での絶対条件ではありません。
Okay.
その
We're gonna have that all day now.
Well said. My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes.
Oh.
To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes.
Oh.
But at this moment, whether it's the otherworldly Miss Saber or the historical Miss Note, I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Let's hope.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that saber, I fear
That
it would
saber.
be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a chord master of harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
Okay. No longer. Wait a minute. What?
Master, what exactly are you saying? If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed. And now must walk the road of atonement.
Yes. So my wish would have been that he wouldn't fail. Can you imagine? Oh Christ. At first I laughed when Note first appeared and said her true name and appearance were stolen by copyright, because I thought it was playful way of acknowledging they didn't have the license. Oh, sure, push Sunday for more Fate characters. True, Midnight.
But the impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes.
Ooh.
But now I realize I was wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path. Regardless of my intentions, my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Miss Note. But the moment I summoned you, I realized my true feelings.
Serious Robin. Wow. Very mature character. Wow.
The people of Penacony are not so weak that they need Enna's dream to save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... what exactly does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for?
Love Robin. I know. No, Saber, I didn't know you're gonna jump and start talking. Fuck.
この聖杯戦争に不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。
Such a wise and intelligent character, sweet but not naive. I know.
しかし、あのオーディさんは主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。このように神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来成立しないはずです。これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
Let's just beat them all. We should surrender, beg for mercy. What the fuck? Let's unite everyone. That's actually what I wanna do. Let's unite.
そうね。
Thanks, Robin. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
私の知るオーディ。
Wait, we're talking English again. Fuck.
Old Odie. He won't stop this game no matter what.
It's rare to see a kind, sweet character that isn't also naive. In fact, that she isn't gives her so much depth. I know. I mean, fuck me. The more I think about, hey, Robin in lore actually fought in wars and actually got shot in the fucking neck. The girl is more manly, unlike most men. And she doesn't even brag about it. That's the most badass thing. She doesn't even it's not like she acts tough. It's not like she stopped being girly or stopped being sweet. She's still just she's still a cinnamon roll, technically speaking, but yeah, she's also still feminine. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Wow.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand the true nature of this Holy Grail war and the power of the Grail, we shouldn't make any wishes too hastily.
Man, I love Robin. I know. Like, she's the definition of an empowered woman. I know. No wonder her support is raising attack.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires. And until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and his saber won't turn their blades on us.
There's no fucking way I will turn my blade, my bat, or anything at Robin. But okay, throw that idea out there. That's a bit harsh.
But for now, I'll follow your lead. However, if the situation changes when trying to form alliances with other servants, I'll make my own decisions.
Man, Saber is pissed. We are more a little bit, you know, just neutral. I like, fuck, okay, you don't have to be like that. Saber is like, one wrong move, bitch. One wrong move and my sword is up, is through your stomach.
Huh? Boothill just sent me a really long text message.
Slapper Saber, I know you want it. Yeah.
I got one too. Was it a mass text?
He's spamming us. What the fuck? To my dear masters, greetings to you all. I'm Buthiel, the Galaxy Ranger. There's no way we're gonna defeat Buthiel, by the way. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant wealth, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as not to miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. Though but a humble fugitive, it is my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in the pursuit of the Holy Grail. As such, with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Clock Studios theme park with your presence. There I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare in your esteemed company. In this season of summer's retreat, Clock Studios theme park has transformed into a realm of poetic wonder, a paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories upon your hearts. Should you deign to accept my invitation, I should be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as a cherished testament to the bond we share. We may bestow upon you a moment of delight, and despite amidst your noblest endeavors, with the highest regards and the deepest wishes, here's to you salutations from yours humbly, Mr. America himself. Was it again the one who was writing? What the fuck? Oh, the average text length my friend sends to her ex. Yeah, gotta just say it again, even though I'm a broken record. I love how deep, complex, and distinct the characters are in this game. I know. That's why this game is amazing. It is a multicultural kind of thing, no? That's why we like it. The fact that they are distinct and diverse like that, and very complex, really gives a sense of, of very different cultures mixed into one pie. Okay then.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill?
It's again to steal your phone cut of text. Yep. For the love of Akivili, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from here at all, is it? This isn't from him at all, is it?
Putting the content aside, Boothill isn't exactly good at typing, let alone this kind of formal letter format.
There is no way this is the kind of person who would act, even if he was good at typing, and even if he knew how to make a formal letter, there is no way he could fight the urge to actually swear within the letter. There is no way. He would have thrown a mother lover somewhere in between the lines. I love that Robin knows how he types, just saying, how the hell? Like, it's almost as if she has actually, read the message from him before. Highly likely she does. But he wouldn't write this in any universe. Yeah. But also it's hilarious that she said it, that because metal fingers to Robin X Boothill fans, we won. What? Fans like you actually exist? It applies, she texts him. Robin Hill Supremacy. That was a ship I was never expecting. I didn't know this. I was not aware of this. Like, genuinely, I was not. You girls support this shit? Wait a minute. This comes as a surprise to me. It's so cute, not gonna lie. Their banter is so cute. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know in 2.7 I missed such a huge ship that passed me by, and I didn't even notice it in the distance. We and the three folks who like it won. Yeah, it's such a wholesome sheep. Sorry. One of the literal only sheeps in HSR I like. Okay. So the Las Vegas superstar, along with the, you know, the the Las Vegas idol, I suppose, with the, you know, with the outlaw, you know, cowboy. Yeah, actually fitting. Now that I think about it, actually fitting. Beauty and the Beast kind of vibe. I like it too. You know, the vast majority of people still ship Argenti Hill for some reason. What the fuck? Ugh, when was that even a thing? Ugh, don't talk to me about that ever again. Oh man. Ugh. Oh, Saber, you were gonna talk? Damn it.
どうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですね。
Mutual slaughter.
やはり平
Yep.
Peace is just the interlude in a war. That Boot Hill. He's probably already been taken down.
There is no way Boot Hill has been taken down. There is no way. It's just because they are men and talk twice. Yeah, I love Robin's sweet nature and Boot Hill's rough nature. He acts so sweet to her. I know, that's what I said, you know, Beauty and the Beast vibe. He calls her singing queen. I love them.
No, he's a seasoned warrior.
How do you know
There's
that?
no way he's out this early.
Yeah.
But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to Clock Studios theme park.
I mean, of course you know he is a seasoned warrior, but okay, don't calm down. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to feel so worried about your beloved. You know he's a seasoned warrior, yes. I know, and the way he was talking to her earlier this event, and yeah, she has so much faith in him. Man, this is a ship I was not expecting to learn about tonight. Saber, no, you're talking again. Fuck. I changed it. Wait a minute. I probably misclicked, didn't I? Yes, I did misclick. Fuck.
それにしても随分と丁寧な招待状ですね。誘われたのであれば応じるのが礼儀というものでしょう。
Saber, fall for it.
私もそう。
Ah, she was being ironic about it. Okay.
Same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
You still call him Mr. Boothill. Girl, drop the mister already. Huge ship go brr. Yeah, I really can't believe people prefer Argenthill over this. I didn't even know that Argenthill was actually a thing. This masterpiece, yeah. I like diving right into the trap. To be honest, I'm a bit on edge, but Hill will be fine.
I believe he'll make it out safely too. Either way, this is a good opportunity to ally with him and stop the fighting.
He uses honorifics a lot. I know, but not on everyone. He shouldn't. Saber, no.
十中八九相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかしそのリスクを負ってでも救援に向かわなければ我々は二人の盟友を失い以降の戦いが不利になる恐れがあります。
よし、早速。
Just
Then let's head out.
there we go. There we go. Good. Genhill is really popular. At least I see it everywhere. I see it nowhere.
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go?
Robin wanting to ally with Butchio. Yeah.
Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on him. Took him and his servant out before we got here.
Of course they are in Japanese again. I don't mind switching, but if only they had done the bare minimum of actually adding the Japanese in the English.
率直に言って
あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは太刀打ちできないだろう。
If that hypothetical animal could easily defeat your friend's saber, then none of us here would be walking a while alive. Actually, he's right about that.
ひょっとしたら
Okay, I'll listen to you in English, you
Old friend
slave.
is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us.
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about my employee showing up, so they're looking. Okay.
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士だったのか？
昨日の敵は
Man, this is gonna get boring fast.
enemies can still become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
They're doing it in the next patch. Why not now? I know. It might be coding thing, because again, that feature won't be ready till 3.5. So I think that what happened was they only figured out too late that the AN VAs wouldn't be able to voice them. It's bullshit. I feel like they would have had it ready earlier if they could have.
Even with the IPC, he should at least trust me after we went through so much together.
True.
Hey, come on out. Let's chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Why do I? Honestly, after everything we've been through, why would we believe that Buthiel would actually be the one out to hurt us? I mean, I expect that from a bitch ass like Aventurine, but not from Buthiel. Buthiel, regardless, he's still a Galaxy Ranger. He doesn't just hunt you down just because he felt funny one morning. Also, give me one moment. I want to grab a soda because the apple cider was good, but it truly left a weird taste on my throat. I'm back.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
A sharp bag pulled off a scam on a Galaxy Ranger.
I know.
Listen up, fork and shirt bags! Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do. I've got you surrounded.
What?
Pop out now. Don't say I didn't warn you when you stub your toe on the way to the underworld.
Are you gonna start shooting around like just in case you might hit something invisible? Like, who are you pulling your gun to, Mr. Merc? Man, I didn't want to say this, but I have to say it. Actually, American moment. Americans are known. Look, I've worked in a hotel, correct? I've met people from all around the world. Many people have been very tiring to serve, very demanding. Other people have been trying to scam the hotel for getting refunds that they do not deserve. There are other people which are really nice. Most people are really nice, actually. Oftentimes, more, like I could say in percentage, 90% of people who actually visit the hotel are always very kind people. But the one type of people that somehow, some way always make us so surprised with the fucked up things that they do is the Americans. I have no fucking idea how they manage that. Just yesterday, I have been working on the field for 7 years now. Just yesterday, something new happened. a colleague of mine goes up on one of the rooms. I think it was room 310. Let's say 310. I'm not even sure if it was 310, but let's just say 310. And that woman actually asks, you know, to help one of her friends find the room because she could not find the room, she said. And he picks up the phone and you're like, yes, ma'am, what's the problem? And she's like, I am, you know, does your hotel have, you know, another 310 room or what? I cannot find my friend. I cannot find the room which we stay at. And my colleague goes, ma'am, I think you're on another hotel. Man, he comes down to the reception, he tells me the story, and I'm like, what the fuck? I would not even have imagined that. How the fuck do you check in on a hotel and then somehow, some way you confuse the hotel and you go into a different fucking room just because it has the same numbering and you start knocking? Because as far as I know, she did knock on that other hotel's 310. And then other people answered the door. Man, only the Americans. Only the Americans. 7 years in the field, I have never seen or heard. Somehow they always surprise me. I can find, you know, I keep learning with Americans. That's one thing I have to say. Sorry, Midnight. I'm so sorry. It's not you. You know it is not you. But it's your kind. I hate the Americans give themselves the reputation, to be honest. I mean, you're still known throughout the entirety of Europe when the coronavirus, you know, became a thing. And your people actually stopped buying Corona beer because they thought that that's where the virus comes from. And they still laugh at you for that. The entirety of Europe, especially here in Greece. Because the word corona, it's Greek for crown. Yeah. And that's one of the mild examples, by the way. Mild, but the famous. I promise you that we're not like all like this. Yeah, I believe so, but somehow... look, I have met many people. Only the Americans find a new way to surprise me. Man, here we make fun of Americans so much. Yeah, I'm not an exception. Bullying them is a sport. Wait a minute. Why do you say you're not an exception? Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you were. It must be the type of people that can afford to travel. I mean, I'm not talking about being an exception about traveling or being able to. I'm telling you that, you know. Oh, I get it. You mean that you're not all of you like that. That's why you're not an exception. I get it. No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm saying the majority of people I know would never do that. Yeah. I know. You're right about that. It's not that you are a minority. That's why you cannot be considered an exception. Sorry, my wrong phrasing. I do meant that, you know, you are part of the majority of the Americans who are actually doing things normally, yes. I'm not the exception I'm saying most of us are sane. Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry, that's my mistake. Anyway, the thing is, regardless, the minority of Americans who somehow always end up doing something completely surprising. It's always so uniquely from every other person in this planet. I've met all kinds of people from Asia, from Oceania, from Australia, from Africa, from the entirety of Europe, from Latin America and from North America and of course Canada and all countries whatsoever. I've met at least one person from there, if not multiple. And yet, always the ones who surprise me the most are your people. I have a theory, a little undercooked, but it's a theory. I would like to hear it. Weird Americans are just built different. I know. No. The thing is that it's not something that your mind can comprehend. It's like their mind is in an entirely different galaxy. Like they came up with something so different from what a logical person thinks, regardless of being from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Africa. It's like they're not thinking like humans sometimes. They're not really actually thinking like humans. They're thinking as something alien. That's the best way I can describe it. In places like Europe, there are lots of clusters of countries. You can travel short distance and boom, different culture. But America is not like that because it's massive. Yeah, I think I've told you this before, don't I? My best friend has been to America. Actually, last year around this time? Yes, last year around this time, he was actually in Texas. He sent me pictures from there. Anyway, he was in Houston, yes. Anyway, the thing is, the best way he described to me America is that America really is, for the most part, one state, one vibe. That's not the same, especially here in Greece. In Greece, just like the next area, just like the next region, has an entirely different vibe. And when I say, like, the distance could very well be 30 minutes away. You know? Others can travel 10 hours and be 2 countries over, but drive 10 hours and I'm still in Texas. Yeah, that's what I said. One state, one vibe. So 10 hours, you're in Texas. Yes. 10 hours? Yes. Within 10 hours, I could very well be in Italy. Perhaps even further than that. I could very well be in France or in Britain even, if I get the jet. If I get the airplane express. I think that creates a sort of bubble for certain types of ignorant Americans. Yeah, I believe that. I do believe that. One state, one vibe, it's not a good thing. One vibe in general is not a good thing. Keeping your mind, open really requires different vibes. So, yeah. And the people who can afford to travel tend to be more privileged types. I know, but that's the thing. They came from America to Greece. Most of them, if not all of them, often have traveled to other areas of America first and then came to Europe. So how these privileged types of people tend to be also part of that minority? Like, that's a little bit of a contradiction, don't you think? Like, that doesn't make much of sense. If they're privileged and they do have open minds, then how the hell did they end up in Greece doing God knows what? Well, technically no, America is not a monolith. Texas is extremely different from California while still being in the America bubble. Well, that's why I said vibe. You see, it changes the vibe. It doesn't change the culture. I didn't say you change cultures. I said it changes the vibe. No, I'm saying for them it's a novelty. Weird gringo brain. We will never know. Like a new iPhone. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, back to Mr. America.
Did you hear that? He's gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head. I'm positively shaking in my boots with how he talks. Huh? Wait, isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stone Hearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC executive,
Good fucking question, Scott. Good question. Actually, if you report him to Diamond, maybe you can get his place. Scott's voice in the end. Yep.
Sir, if that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped at gunpoint, just give me a blink. Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly in cahoots with a cosmic fugitive. Assassin, you've got to grab this awesome scene on film.
Oh, your servant is Mr. Rekka. No. Wait, now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
Hey, you know him.
The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
Actually, you know the Mr. Rekka? I didn't know Aventurin knew Rekka.
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
True.
Oh, wretched brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The Strategic Investment Department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods.
Oh yeah, the Sigma is talking right now. Aventurin's voice. Yeah. Mr. Rekka is famous director, remember? I mean, yes, but we didn't really hear many references to him before we actually met him, you know. Rekka's face.
After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone do as I say. I'll make you all kneel before me and beg for mercy, then have you bark like dogs, oink like pigs. No, croak like frogs.
Getting creative now. Oh my. No, Archer, I didn't know you were gonna talk again.
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとは、なんともったいない。
Man, think about Archer having the privilege to meet the Sigma Scott. We traumatized Scott so hard with that. Yeah. Using the Holy Grail to make people do animal noises.
ところで
Yeah, knew it was gonna be him talking.
Would even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless your name is...
Sigma the Scott.
Huh? Oh, have you actually heard of me?
I'm surprised he didn't bring up the diarrhea. No, Archer, wait for me to stop doing your voice runs until I switch it. Yeah, exactly like that, Midnight. I cannot help it. I mean, I do want to hear their performance. I cannot help it.
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Says the slave. Shut the fuck up, Aventurin. You're talking to the Sigma right now.
Ha! You high and mighty executives have never treated us basic workers as people! You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to Penacony with the next! I thought Penacony might be a juicy gig.
It's fun. No, I'm not shading you for it. Yeah. I'm glad you're entertained.
But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi! It's making my neck crank even worse!
But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of peepees. You did not say that to my beloved Aventurin. Remember that I hate Aventurin, right? Man, by the way, it just occurred to me. Midnight. Penacony chapter, right? You like Aventurin, I hate Aventurin. I like Firefly. You don't like Firefly. Pepeshi. Yeah, Aventurin Defense Squad Assemble. Yep. Calm down.
But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past. Aventurin, ha! I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name.
Yes. Scott gonna rise the ranks. Yes. Kick his ass, Scott.
Assassin, use your noble phantasm to bring me victory.
I don't hate Firefly though. I wouldn't say that. Just don't like her. Midnight. I said you don't like Firefly and didn't say you hate Firefly. I said I don't like Aventurin. Maybe, okay, I do hate Aventurin a bit, but I don't like him for the most part. I do like Firefly. You don't like Firefly. I don't like Aventurin. You like Aventurin. That's what I said. Why are you literally rooting for a horse coming back to Aventurin? For the memes. Unironically, I root for the memes. I still remember that one edit. Where is it? I have to. Now I have to watch it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Can I find it? Please tell me. Can I find it real quick? There we go. Him. The edit. The edit found it. with his golden eyes, more golden than Fennon's. You did use the word hate. I said hate Aventurine for myself. I didn't say hate Firefly for you. But okay, sure, I get what you mean. Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the edit.
They slander you. They call you a fraud. They crave for your humiliation. My goat. How will you respond?
So they don't have the guts to speak up.
Here we go again.
You're not talking. All right.
The true Sigma. Scott actually when he becomes the next Aventurine.
You've earned my respect.
And the box in the end. Oh my god, my uncle just gifted plushies. Oh, nice, Luz, nice. That's because they use Jing Yuan's eyes. I know. Scott, from what I understand, they literally used everything for Scott. They used the weapons of Fei Zhao too. Scott without glasses is not bad. I know. He's hiding the golden eyes behind the glasses. That's not what he looks like without glasses though. No. Let us dream. Let us dream.
Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Archer, get ready for a fight.
Wait. Why do you look at him like that? Good question.
撮影は始まった。役者たちよ、位置についてくれ。さあ、カメラを回して、あの時代に。
Wait, before we begin to the battle.
Let us return to the silent horror picture show.
Okay, now switch to that for combat.
Action!
Crap. What the fuck? Is this the not voiced part? Yeah, it is.
Ready? Action!
Wait, this isn't spirit form? This isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. This servant's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Ian, yeah, his face here. I love how unhinged this man is. He is, but he really is. Even Archer was actually kind of disturbed from that smile. Remember what I told you? Yeah. He just vanished right before our eyes. This servant present concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Where's your voice? Oh no. No! They don't have voices. Where's my voice? Fucking hell, son of a fuck. Yeah, but Hill, I know, it was horrible. For an entire fucking year you were like that. Not you specifically, but, you know, you in general. Silent horror show, yeah, I know. They really do reference the strike now again. They couldn't help it with Zenless Zone Zero, they had to do it with Honkai Star Rail too. It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. Now all languages can feel our pain. True. Let's switch to Chinese. How about that? Yeah, no. It's not like it's gonna be any different. Made me cackle. Yep. If there is no sound, then how do you know what I just said? I'm reading the subtitles. He's looking down. Look, there are subtitles here. After this needs a fucking picture. Good God. Look, there are subtitles just here. I love that moment so much. Yeah, best part of the event. I know. Well, second. Oh, I'm in a video game? How could I? Oh, hell, I would have never imagined. Wait, he does have a voice. Oh.
I've always wanted to see you people like this. A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim.
The way he gestured with his hands and said that, I know. Second best part of the event. You'll have to wait for the first. Okay. That's not fair. How do you get to have a voice? Well, he's the Sigma Scott. His VA never strikes.
And why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me.
True.
I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show.
Scott topped 2 fucking franchises, Honkai Star Rail and Fate, at the same time. Goddamn. The Chinese voices are actually really good, though. Yeah, I know, I believe that. I've heard a bit. A long time ago, actually. I haven't heard it in recent, months, but yeah. His smile was so amusing because it was clearly not true. It was mirth. It was just so, yeah.
Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's Noble Phantasm!
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, equally clueless. No! We're already in the... Fuck! We shouldn't have arrived here. Robin actually cannot use anything in the... Robin cannot use anything. He cannot use her ult. She cannot sing. Oh. Damn. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Buhiol or the enemy who lured us here. You shouldn't have said that. Be on your guard for any black luxury speedster. Black luxury speedster? Saber's a knight who gives her all to. Saber's a knight who gives her all to. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me, but with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. Yeah, spoken like a true knight. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at the serious disadvantage. From what I know of Old Oti, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Oh, you believe that Old Oti is such a scumbag? Okay. This is bigotry towards Robins. Yep. Haven't you noticed? Since earlier, our voices vanish when we speak. Clear throat. Listen to me. If my voice, for whatever reason, actually was not making any sound, I would have noticed it right away. Because, well, I kinda do like the sound of my voice. So, and I do talk quite a lot. At least when I'm with friends. So, yeah, I would have noticed right away. Robin actually didn't notice right away. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard or maybe a TV? Actually, an amazing question, Saber. A great question. If it were an Interlitron, that's at least plausible. But a billboard, a TV? Then what's this thing up ahead? Ooh, what the fuck? The TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak. It's obviously a trap. Should we attack it? Let's stay back and observe it for now. Don't go near it. Scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. Don't go near it. Stay back and observe for now. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. We're actually playing. Stay away from the shady TV. What if I do go to the... Fuck it! Okay. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, then. I was anticipating it to explode or some shit, but no, apparently it's fine. Well. Fair enough. What the... A fidget force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. I mean, she just didn't mention it immediately. Okay, maybe. Failed successfully. Yeah.
Ha! You want to leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dreams!
Boss the Sigma Scott's turf, by the way. I knew it was you. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott? You know him? Robin? The IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions. Imagine actually the entire fucking plan. Actually, you failed so miserably that entire fucking planets learn of your fucking failure. Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Yep. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't the guy share a few wild travel stories with his friends every now and then? Of course it was Kaler's the one who always said it. The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. I love how we ruined Scott's reputation on every planet. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noises, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro! Seriously, it's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into...
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's time with your lines.
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing. Okay.
Ready! Action!
Fuck. Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Lead actors Scott. Okay then. Oh no, where are we? No. Director Scott Ost. You're all awake in a sealed chamber. The TV static crackles singing Death's lullaby. Oh hey, what's up, slave? Separated from your servants, you'll run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanished without a trace. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Buhill in your name, and you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Let me think how he will bark this time. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Did you hear that SAG-AFTRA? Yep. Wow. That monsters in the room sure is an eyesore. Oh, that's right. They are all, you know, attackers. There is not a support here. I have to just investigate that, I guess. The nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. But I've got a little hint for you. You are employees of the Interastral Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at the hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This is really the fifth room. Hey, can you hear me? I've got a bunch of troublesome fools. Tell me it's Saber. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Okay, just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I ended up with frown lines. Okay, wow. Archer actually throwing a little bit of a tantrum. Isn't it a little late for all that, for all to say all that? Listen carefully. This Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You two over there, I'm locked inside this room. Right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles. I found a way to get you out. Thank gosh, he saw the subtitles somehow. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'll disguise myself as a master and wait just behind the door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door with the name of the Shireen slot on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. What the fuck? You met like this morning. You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters, stop acting scared. Start acting scared. Man, what the fuck? This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured no one escaped. None. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I've wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the APC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. So, saw off someone's leg and the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour... Oh, no, we are in a Saw movie. Fuck. Wanna play a game? Gouge out the eyes of a Venturine? That's something that Sunday would want, actually. and you can proceed to the next room. Gad. Boom! The room explodes. You, the guests, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. Yep. And we're a little off topic. You watch rather wild films. By Xipe, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right. I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So this novel phantasm is based on that? This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes. Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but cut their own leg off. But here it's just a lazy copy-paste. Okay, look, we didn't have the budget for that shit. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot of creative forms. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. For a silent horror movie, I'm laughing a lot. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
You fool! How did you let your true name slip like that? Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit's greatest weakness? Assassin!
Wait a minute, what did he say? Oh, that was Grady Films. That's right, Grady is the name he chose for the real name, for the true name. Fuck. Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them. What does Grady even mean in Penagony? Who are you? I've only heard of Clockwork Studios and Himemia Films. Not expected. Soon you will see who Penagony's greatest director is. For now, I'll sleep behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice, or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over. But keep stalling and well, tick-tock, boom! Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to chop off your leg, brother. Then again, we could actually chop off his leg. No, I prefer to chop off your leg. You finally meet a kindred spirit and don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Archer, whoa. Archer actually committed to the Saw film. Archer, you don't have to do that, my brother. Come on, you're too valuable for that shit. If I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Do it, Saber. Do it. Man, I love Archer. Yeah. You are my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Kaelus's leg instead. That's why Aventurine is the true asshole. Wait, oh pal. Don't give me that look. I was kidding. Fuck you. I knew we should have cut off your leg. I knew why I was saying that from the very beginning. Only he is the kind of person to actually make that statement. Everyone, don't dance to this tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet. The room's about to blow. I will have to saw off my leg. I'll saw off Aventurine's leg. What class are you, Bomber? What class are you, Bomber? Let's vote. I'll vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? A sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds traumatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take two steps back. A sword-wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout. Crack the door. Blah, 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 blah. Wait a minute. Yeah, it resets instantly with a black screen. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Okay, she did broke that door. Nice job. Ray, hello. I'm so bad luck to get a saber. I got cursed by Japard. Gotcha for grinding Stellar Jade 4 times now. I'm late, I gotta go to college. I got yelled at by professor being late. It's sad, I got no saber. Yeah, I know. Sometimes things are like that. I'm still trying to get Sparkle, and I still haven't gotten Sparkle. Too determined to hate Aventurine that you can't even take the jokes. Yes. I mean, technically speaking, he was the only one who actually made a dark joke about someone else. So, yeah. You know, an eye for an eye in this case. Using brute force in a horror film, heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you just be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Bro, I don't think you know who you're talking to. Stalking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want, call for anyone to save you. Then you better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage.
Trying to run? Did I, the protagonist, ever give you permission to run?
You got the option to say it too. Yes, but I didn't. That's what makes me more of a man compared to this slave. A man chooses, a slave obeys. What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe?
As the star of this film, I'll be the one to personally tear you all apart limb by limb.
You see these chainsaws in my hands? With assassin's power, these 2 poison saws can cut 3 times the blink of an eye. That's 6 cuts in 1 go. My concealed sword chainsaw reversal. You won't escape me even if you turn into a swallow!
Trust me. We can do anything!
You make dark jokes all the time, so I don't pretend to be all better. Yes, but in all honesty, I make dark jokes because that's how I am. I am like a Venturian. Fuck me. Okay, let me rephrase that. I make dark jokes not for other characters often.
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
Okay, good. I make dark jokes for myself oftentimes, not really for other characters, but you know what? Aventurin is a special case. This, what kind of evil spirit gets beaten up to pulp by its victims? Ah, forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be leading you later again. Wait! He just disappears. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world. Figures. Panagon is just backwater spec with 10 amber eras. With 10 amber eras, with no real legend of history. Of course, we pale in comparison to true heroes. Yep. 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 Anyway, but that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways, one by one, and turn you into obedient actors for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you've gathered with one another. Yeah, them just chilling. But Hill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trap card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an international junk market. So we're dealing with a total nobody. That's not good. Only makes you say that. As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. Yeah, okay, you don't have to... you don't have to reference Achilles like it's nobody, okay? Then again, they wouldn't know who he is in Honkai Star Rail. But then again, wait, you're talking about Mighty. Of course. No, I'm not late again. I put 3 alarm clocks so I don't get late and not get yelled at all Saber faults. Not coming home and I have to grind Stellar Jades at night. Damn, Saber, why you can't go home? It's tough, my friend. It's tough. I've been grinding all day myself. It is what it is. Keep patient. You can do it. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? Okay, a pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling, even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Tricksters never pay much, they never pack much of a punch anyway. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks. Basically a reality marvel. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that can only ensnare its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. And now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I mean, she was a king. I better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his would no longer exist. Sounds like someone's got their sights set. Kalus, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Oti has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time? Fuck no. It all comes down to how you perform. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. Yeah, Saber. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Okay. Endless corridor, a layout completely different from before. What an annoying bounded field. If we can find this place is blah 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 blah. It feels like we've just looked back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? Well, I don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but I didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grabber. Hey, don't get throwing a shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up this set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasteless effort. Okay. Is that... No way. How can she sing? Is that Miss Robin singing? Grady, looks like you forgot that you only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found a way out on the other side of the set. Yeah, and she also used her own, noble phantasm. Everyone, follow the music. Yep, don't tell me twice. I love that song anyway. You useless piece of junk. I sent you ambush 2 more loath. Threats, dark. What? How did you still mess that up? Oh, in this music, why can't my noble phantasm suppress it? Good question. Looks like you've been dead. I didn't have time to read, but I don't care. The guy just blabbers about, being useless. Its all force of harmony flows through the tight space. At its heart, 2 singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. Miss Robin, watch out. You coward pick on someone on your own size. But my command spell. Watch out. Whatever you have in mind is already too late. It's a blur too fast to track. Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. My cathode ray tubes. Oh, don't hit my screen with your microphone. Oh! Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned the Berserker. Okay, wow. Damn, that's it? The guards back in Amsterdam prison were tougher than these things. Bravo, truly Pentagon's brightest bloom. Brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot, No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. You knew her? I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. Okay, thank goodness. I watched the free cons. Missed Note is so cool. You and Grady seem to have beat the history. Thank goodness you're good. Yeah, we meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. My college friend asked me what Fate series to watch, and I asked him to watch Fate Stay Night, and Fate Zero, and FGO, and Fate Apocrypha, and Fate Extella, and don't watch Fate Stay Night Unlimited is trash. Why would you say that to him? Why would you actually not actually make him see the good ending, basically, in the Fate Stay Night? Because as far as I know, most people say that a Fate Unlimited Blade Works is actually, well, yeah. It is a little bit rough, as far as I've heard, but it is the good ending, quote unquote. Harmony Emanator kinda too powerful for Grady's weak, but yep. I love the Berserker comments. Yep. Can't say that that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal, said the archer. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. Finally, she acknowledges the fact that the guy somehow, some way is considered an archer. I managed to fill out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Irish family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. Well, that's a lot coming from Arturia. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless. Barely able to protect her master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again like before? Mr. Oti can grant you all your wishes. Shut up. You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving that opportunistic old fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady signs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death, forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of the haunted hotel. Good, because I got bored of not hearing any voices and actually being forced to not hear any voices because, yeah, I have already struggled with not having any voices to begin with. The director really went all out this time.
Is this what you meant by giving me more power?
The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invisible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history.
I'm all fired up! Now, I will take back everything you took from me. You shall pay tenfold, no, 1,000-fold!
Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Just some private disagreements. Look, I was young and I didn't know what I was doing. Is it still possible to make it up to you now? It's private disagreements.
Private disagreements? You ruined my life! You made me bark and oink and face a demotion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos, in despair and misery. And this is what you call it? Private disagreements?
It began with you wanting to make someone else bark for you. We just took you up on the challenge. And the same happened with the oinking as well. And the demotion because it happened because you're useless. You know? It was technically speaking all your pride and your shadiness that led you down this path.
You and your little entourage of extras. You won't get to be cocky for much longer.
He just felt silly.
The power
You think?
inside me is breaking out, trying to be free. 1 Scot, 2 Scots, 3 Scots. My scalp is scratchy. 2 got stuck in there.
But ugh, what the what? Master, your line. Say your entrance line.
Fear me, mortals, for I am everywhere. In your dreams, in your shadows, right behind your back. Now I, the Lord of the Wolf Pack, the 1,000-faced Scot, will devour all!
Okay. Let's read the Japanese for the combat. Ah, he has voices in English too in the combat. Oh no, I cannot switch back to Japanese to English for here. Well, deserved it, but you know what? Fair enough. Man, Gallagher actually sounds badass.
I am the bone of my soul. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited blade works!
Perfect. Oh no, Moza will die. Well, we tried. Oh yeah, he's damned. Well, don't worry. We ball. Shit. What am I even doing right now? Yeah, this team really doesn't last. Yeah. Man, why does it not work properly? Without Sparkle, it really cannot work properly, does it? Hacker team is rough without Sparkle, sadly. He's very rough, rare, yeah. Also, this battle specifically eats away your skill points. I just realized. With every attack they do, they actually eat away the skill points. Yeah, I cannot win. They eat away the skill points. This battle was specifically created to actually not be, you know, not be good for you know. So sad. Not be good for, you know, Archer. Here's what it is. It's difficult to play even with Sparkle, to be honest. Yeah, I know. Well, let's say we're fighting as with our servant, you know, not Mighty. Gilgamesh. You're putting Mighty in the first slot. Yeah, didn't you say that you have to put him on the first slot? Every time I play with Archer, I have to use 2000% of my brain capacity and still fail. Yep. Wow. That was too easy. That team actually fucking blasted.
Commemorate the many Scots who have sacrificed their lives again and again.
That was because of the MOC mechanics. Oh, I see, I see.
If those deadweights weren't dragging me down, I'd have won ages ago. The true lone wolf walks alone. Only weak rabble sticks together. Coward! You've been hiding at the back all this time. Even my eyelashes did more work than you.
And even with those mechanics, he actually gets more value out of being in the middle. I see, I see. The Scots start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Fighting someone like this, there's no honor in it.
Brady! Do you still even want the Holy Grail? Go change the script on the fly! Move the stage props! Give me more power! Let me crush them all! Crush them in the palm of my hands like a true villain!
Even admits that he's a villain. Sorry, Mr. Scott. I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into a horror flick? That's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Great minds think alike. Actually, I think that was being generous. Don't insult my little ray of sunshine. Actually, I think that was generous.
Greedy, are you trying to betray me? Don't forget, I am your master! With my command spell, you'll have to...
No way. That guy, by the end of this series, he would have an entire book of animals where he actually makes sounds. You know, one of those childhood, you know, animal books where you press the button and it plays the sound of that, but Scott. Yeah. Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also should have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Okay, finally we're back on the handing of worlds the lead actor. Oh, wait a minute, it's Act 2? Wait a minute, we still have more. How much more does this have? Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. It's night the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit, and now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we are allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord? Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Would it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Don't let him get in your head. Ribbit saber helmet. Bring it on, I'm not scared. Don't let him get in your head. Should I kill him? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. Turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Oh. Too bad. I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought you from hell evil spirits that wield different curses. Disguised as harmless amusement park mascots, they drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director of Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to your Clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Otis' PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed Stargazer pie. Soak it in to your character until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take assassin's advice and write you out here early. Okay, come on. According to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. Wow. So we still have more to do. I've already been streaming for 2 hours today. I don't think I can go on for any more. If this goes on for a bit, not gonna lie. Wow, why? Did they really have to actually save up on the... I mean, it was fun at first, but fuck me. Did they really have to save, you know, from the VAs, you know, the voice lines? Fuck. Well, this is what it is. We did progress quite enough today, I suppose. Midnight, Luz, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you all so much for being here. Actually, Wandering Shadow, you were here as well. Ray Dive, you were also here. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Okay, at the same time at midnight. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Technically speaking, tomorrow I was gonna have a, you know. Yeah, it did get a little old. I wish I didn't know that now.
Nice.
Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. Tomorrow I was supposed to have the night shift. Turns out they changed me because something occurred, and I'm gonna have the evening shifts again for tomorrow and the day after. So I'm gonna be streaming on midnight, as you know, as normal, just like today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really need to get some rest, okay? So you should probably get some rest too, perhaps. Or, you know, just continue on your day until you do actually get rest. I'll see you all next time, okay? Tomorrow. I'll continue with Honkai Star Rail until I finish the event. Bye-bye. Later. See ya. Bye-bye. Wait. There we go. Start from the beginning. There we go. Perfect. Bye-bye.